You're welcome. In our previous lesson, we are still on the central tendency where we treated the mean. In this episode, we'll be dealing with the median. The median, we'll be doing it in two different episodes. For the ungrouped data with this introduction, then the second episode will deal with the grouped data. So the median of a set of numbers arranged in an array, which means ascending or descending order of magnitude, is what? 1 is the middle term if the number of items is odd. The middle term of the data, if the number of items, the entries, is odd number. Then 2, the arithmetic mean of the two middle values if the number of items is even. So it means that before we can find a mean, there are some data given to us that are odd numbers, as in the entries, odd numbers. Then there are some also that are what? Even numbers. Let's see for an example. This is the data given to us to find the mean. It could be the ages of students or pupils in class 2. If you are having this, for us to be able to find the mean of this data, the question says that the mean is found when the data is arranged in either ascending order or what? Descending order. So straightforward, we are going to arrange. So I'll be arranging in ascending order. You will choose to either use ascending or descending. So in ascending order, starting from the smallest number of data is going to be 4. And I think I have 2 of the 4. So the next one is going to be 5. The next will be 7 and 8. So after you arrange, you are going to either look on this. If the number of entries are odd, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is an even number. So let me start with the first one. Let's say we introduce 6. If we introduce 6, here is going to be 6, 7, and 8. So that the number of entries is going to be an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are only going in for the middle term. What is the middle term? That is in the middle, so that the data after will be equal to the data before. So since there are 7 of them, 1, 2, 3 will be left to the left. 1, 2, 3 will also be to the right. So the middle term is what we are calling the median. So in this case, we can just say that the median is going to be 6. The median age is going to be 6. 6 is in the middle of this data per the definition of the first aspect. All right, so this is without formula. But if in case we want to also operate a question on median that is not grouped, but we want to use a formula, we are going to count the number of elements and assign it to be n. So n in this case is 7. There are 7 different elements. So we are taking the total number of entries to be n. That is if we don't want to just count. So we have our n. And if the term is what? Odd. What do? We are going to add 1 to the n and find half of that. Half will be the middle. So I'm going to find the median as being equals to 1 over 2 the n plus 1 item, which means that I am adding 1 to the n because I can see n is odd number. Since I'm going to find half of that, I need to have a whole number so that I can be able to tell the position. So in this case, 1 out of 2 times 7 plus 1 item. So this is now going to be 1 out of 2 times 8, as in 1 plus 7, 8. So let's just say we have the 4th item. The 4th item from the list of data. So I'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, the mean is going to be 6. So I will just say, therefore, the median, is going to be what? 6. Don't forget, the answer you are getting from this calculation is not the median, but it's only telling you the position of the median. We are doing this because there are times that the data given to you is a little bit longer than 7. When they say you have like 15, which are not in the table form, you can just use this calculation, determine the position of the median, then you go by counting and pick that one. That is if we are using the middle term on the account of what? Odd number. So let's see on the account of even number on the second aspect. So this is the data we have been given to find the median. The step says that the arithmetic mean, meaning adding the two middle term divided by 2 of the two middle values if the number of item is going to be what? Even. This is also based on arranging in ascending or descending order. So first of all, this data must be arranged. Okay, so now that we have arranged in ascending order, beginning from the smallest to the largest number, we are going to see that this is an even number. So I'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. In the middle term, this is the two terms in the middle. So our median, they say, is an arithmetic mean. The mean is the average. So the average of 41 plus 41 divided by 2. We are finding the middle term from those two numbers. I can see you are seeing that they are the same. So you will be tempted to say the answer will still be the same. Yes, but we need to add to show calculation or working. So this is going to be 82 divided by 2, which will still give us what? 41. So we can say that our median of this data is going to be 41. All right. Just as we did for the odd number in terms of formula, we can also say that let the number of entries equals to n, and in this case there are 6 of them, which is an even number. We know half of 6 will give us a whole number. So in this case, we are going to find the half of this and the item after the answer. What I mean is that your median is going to be 1 out of 2 of the nth item and the next one. So what does it mean? It means that 1 out of 2 times 6, which will give us what? 3. So the third item and the fourth item. So the third and the fourth item, that is the position. 1, 2, 3 is the third one. The fourth one will be this. So you're going to have your median equals to the arithmetic mean, meaning the 41 plus 41, the third term and the fourth term divided by 2, which will still give us what? 41. On the basis of a formula, we are using this. When it's an even number, the one that we are supposed to add to this, if you add 1, it becomes odd number, whereby our calculation is going to give a decimal. That 1 is going to be the next element. Meaning, if this were to be 30, and I'm going to find half of 30 to get what? 15. It means 15th and the 16th item become the two middle terms. So the arithmetic mean of the 15th and the 16th item give rise to our median. Okay. So in the case of a frequency distribution, whereby this is also not grouped as in terms of interval, we have been given this as values that are not in interval. Well, how do we find the median from here? The 1 is appearing 3 times, the 2 6 times in that order. So it means if you are to arrange in ascending order, it will be 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 up to 6 in that order. You can see that already it is in ascending order. The 1s are arranged 3 times, the 2s are there 6 times, the 3 are 4 times, 7 times in that. So now the middle number can be seen. But in this case, if I add to find the total frequency, which is the sigma f. I know 10, 10, I have 23. So this is on the first aspect. You can see 23 is an odd number. So how do we find the median? Per the formula, we are going to have half of n. Don't forget that n is the total number of elements. So that is going to be the sigma f. But because it's an odd number, we are adding 1 to find the item in the middle. So in this case, our question is now going to be 23 plus 1 item, and that is going to be half of 24 item, which is going to be the 12 item. So the 12 item simply means you are counting 1 how many times? 3 times, 2, 6 times. It's just like you are adding the frequencies to get to the 12 item. So this plus this will give us 9. 9 plus this will give us 13. Where in this case the 12th item is also there, being 3. The 13th item is also being 3. So it means that there are a lot of 3s in that range, 4 of them. The 12th one, which is the position of the arrangement, become the median. Therefore, our median is going to be 3, not the 12. 12 is telling you the position. So you are counting all the way until you get this item out there. All right, let's take the instance whereby we are going to solve and get our total frequency 10, 20, which is going to be 22. The data is from 10 to 13. 2 is appearing, this is the 10, appearing 2 times. 6, 4, 7 times, and this is going to be the 14, appearing 3 times. What are we going to do? We are saying that this is an even number. Therefore, our median per our formula is going to be half of your sigma f item and the next item. So we are going to have 1 out of 2 times this, which will be 22, giving us 11, and the 12 item. Do you get it? So the median is going to be the arithmetic mean of the 11th and the 12th item. The arithmetic mean. So now I'll be adding the frequency, meaning I'll be adding the 10 2 times, 6 times. This will be 8. 8 plus this gave us a value of what? 12, right? We are looking for the 11th and the 12th items. There is an 11th item here, where the 12 is appearing 4 times. On the arrangement, the 11th position will be 12. The 12th position will also be 12, meaning the first one being 11, the second one being also 12. So the 12 is appearing at the 11th position and on the 12th position. The arithmetic mean of that, 24 out of 2 equals to 12. So this 12 is the data, the number in arrangement. This is showing the position of the median we are looking for. So per our calculation on group data, if you are asked whether it is in a table form as in a frequency distribution, you could be able to use the formula to arrive at your median term. I believe this video will find you in a good shape to be able to find the median of either in a frequency distribution table where the max is singular, not in grouped, or just the array of numbers. Thank you so much for watching. Come back to this space as we take the median of a group data in the next episode. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.